Welcome to the Dean, a market rate community here in Arlington, Texas, consisting of 65 units. We have 18 units on the west side, which is a built in 62 chiller system, master metered, and then the remaining portion of the property, 47 units, built in 1982, individually metered for electric with individual hot water heaters and individual HVACs. The property is situated right next to Downtown Arlington on the campus of UT-Arlington. I can literally walk to some of my favorite restaurants for a bite to eat and a beer, such as Flying Fish, Babe's Chicken House, Twisted Root Burger, or Fuzzy's Tacos. The local Arlington submarket boasts a 5.2% rental growth rate, and CoStar projects rent growth to be at 6.2% by the end of the year. If you didn't know, that's one of the top rental growth submarkets in DFW. So the owner has invested about $10,000 a unit into the property. The courtyard here is the focal point, obviously. It's a staple piece. A lot of the tenants love playing cornhole back here or grilling out by the pool. He's also invested a lot of money by adding a dog park. He's upgraded 36 of the 65 interiors, which we'll see shortly. He's obviously redone the pool, painted the property, and just this week added a brand new roof. So there's been quite a few updates been made to this property to really bring it to compete with a lot of Class A inventory in the market. In-place rents at the property are $1,020, while the competing property set is $1,206. Now that's a rent discrepancy of $186 between these competing properties in the surrounding area. What would really separate this property or help it compete with the higher quality properties that were built in the 2000s, because really there's not a lot of properties built here in the 60s, 70s, or 80s, more so new development in the area. But what would really help it compete is adding washer-dryer connections. There's been one washer-dryer connections added on one of the 3-bedroom units. Although there's a ton of demand, I think there's a lot of tenants that are turned away because the property doesn't have in-unit washer-dryer connections. By implementing washer and dryer connections, a new owner can add $50 to the rent. What's really popular here near downtown Arlington, just because of the younger demographic, are technology packages and Wi-Fi packages as well. Competing properties in the area are charging an additional $50 for smart home systems. And then obviously owners can take advantage of revenue generating Wi-Fi, where they may charge the tenant $60 for Wi-Fi, undercut the major providers like AT&T or Spectrum, and then pay the service $30 to the provider and make that delta, that $30 to $35 a month. Those are two options. Also, untapped revenue at the property is reserved, covered, and uncovered parking. The tenant base of the property primarily consists of families or part-time students or graduate students that are in the workforce, and they do not have co-signers. So what that means is it meets the guidelines for the agency student concentration. It's not over the 40% guideline. All that being said, with this tenant demographic, this property, this area attracts, there's historically very little to no delinquency at the property. If you're looking for a quality asset, this is it. You gotta come see this property. You gotta come check out this location. For more information or to tour the property, contact Mark Allen from Greystone, and that's mark.allen@greystoneisg.com. I look forward to seeing you soon.